Hello. So my neighbour has just started to cut a tree down in his garden, um, right as I wanted to film this video, which is incredibly helpful. But never mind, we'll carry on. Maybe you won't be able to hear it in the background, or maybe you will. It's a high possibility that no one's even going to watch this video, so it's neither here nor there, really. But anyway, I'm making this video because I found it so incredibly helpful, watching other people's stories on YouTube and Instagram, and it's I want to give something back, essentially. I know there's not many videos out there of people trying to conceive and doing IVF in the UK, so I wanted to add a video onto that list. Here we are in deepest, darkest Cornwall in the UK, and we are doing IVF with Care Fertility in Plymouth, which is not in Cornwall, it's in Devon, but that's our closest IVF clinic, so that's where we'll be going. So a little backstory. I've got my notes down here so I don't ramble too much. My name is Dominique. I'm 38 and I have 3 children already from a previous relationship. My eldest is 13, my middle child is 11, and my youngest is 8. So it wasn't easy, obviously going through trying to conceive, and it being a lengthy process for me when in the past it's been all too easy. I think the longest it took to conceive, my youngest, was 2 months. So it was a shocker. Obviously, when my partner and I started to try for a baby, and month after month it didn't happen, we were kind of aware that it was going to be an issue. There was going to be problems with conceiving. My partner is 39 and he doesn't have any children. He had mumps as a teenager, and he always thought that he might have issues because of that. And through doing all of these tests, it's come to light that yes, it has caused him an issue. He has low count, low mobility, and low morphology. Not crazy low, but they are all in the low parameters. And while I was incredibly fertile in my 20s, and possibly early 30s, who knows, now at age 38, my AMH is quite low. It's quite low for my age, although I do know that I am ovulating every month. I get quite bad ovulation pains, so I know exactly when I do ovulate. So that's something, I guess. But yes, so that's our statistics. What else was I going to say? Oh, so we've been given a 5% chance of success through IVF, which, I mean, seems completely bonkers as to why we're even trying, to be honest. I've gone back and forward with, is this a good idea? Should we even be doing this, going through this whole crazy process if just for a 5% chance of success? But at the end of the day, my partner is so desperate to be a father, and talking to friends about it, they've all said if the shoe was on the other foot, if it was me who didn't have children and I was begging my partner to just try one round of IVF to try and, have a baby, of course, I would want I would want him to do it. So, you know, here I am. I'm going to give it a shot, and you never know, miracles do happen. Actually, in 3 months ago, so it's July 2025 as I'm making this video, April 2025, we did actually get pregnant. Complete and utter miracle. Obviously, if we only have a 5% chance of success with IVF, I'm sure it was even lower, us getting pregnant naturally, but we did get pregnant. Unfortunately, lost it 2 days later. So that was obviously considered a chemical pregnancy. But it shows that, you know, maybe all the supplements we're taking, the lifestyle changes that we've done in the last year. My partner quit smoking. He cut down on alcohol. I've given up coffee completely, no caffeine. I never really drank anyway, but I've had zero alcohol. So maybe all, and you know, upped exercise a little bit, lost some weight. My partner has put on weight. He was really skinny, so maybe all our lifestyle changes have been helping. So who knows? Maybe that will all be in our favour for IVF, and it will just help tip the balance in our favour, and you never know, it could work. So the reason I'm making this video, my massive huge box of meds arrived this morning, and another box that had to go into the fridge immediately. So I was going to do an unboxing video of all of my medication that's arrived. I've already done a supplements video, which I will post as well, listing all the different supplements that I'm taking in an effort to just help egg quality and just make me as healthy as possible, essentially going into this IVF cycle. I didn't post about my partner supplements, but he is taking the Proceive Men Max. They're just like sachets that you put in water. He's taking one of those, and he's also taking an additional 100 milligrams of ubiquinol. So I think the consultant did ask him to take 200 milligrams of CoQ10, but he's taking 100 milligrams of ubiquinol, which is obviously the superior CoQ10, which is absorbed more easily, I believe, than CoQ10, and also I think it's 75 milligrams of CoQ10 that's in the Proceive supplement. So that's what he's taking, and then there's a huge other video on all the supplements that I take and in what order, and yeah, all of that. So that will be posted. Maybe I'll link it down below. So yes, I think that's everything about me. Do ask me more questions. Yeah, that's why I've made this video, and then hopefully I'll feel up to documenting the whole journey, and hopefully be another IVF success story for people to watch, and just feel positive about their own journey, and not so alone, which I think you can feel in the deepest, darkest depths of trying to conceive journey, when it just feels like everyone around you is able to conceive easily, and why are we? Why is that? Why is it so unfair that some people can conceive so easily and others can't? So yes, a lonely journey, which is helped by YouTube videos. So hopefully this will help somebody, and my journey might be interesting to watch. You never know. Bye bye.